it should support automatic personal ID scanning and OCR or something like that. Okay, I think that's all. Okay, we have a few minutes more, so I'm ready for a question. Thank you a lot.
Got any questions? Oh, a lot.
Has anything like this been done?
Excuse me, can you speak more loudly?
Has something like this been done yet, like with people sharing the tickets?
You mean our own implementation?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, okay. We did some proof of concept, but the problem is that Prague Public Transport Company decided to sue me. So I decided I needed to promise them that I'm not going to continue in my own implementation. So.
And no one else has.
No. So, but I can. This quite technical. I can show you. In this presentation, there is also mentioned some technical stuff, how it works, the protocol, and so on. So you can write your own implementation.
Yeah, I want to ask you, do you know why in Holland they didn't decide to use this technology, and why we have a OV chip card, and why we don't use SMS servers? Is this because of this lack of security, or is there another reason that you know of that we don't have a SMS ticket service in Holland?
Personally, I don't know what is the current situation in Holland. But if you want to, I don't know. I don't know why these SMS tickets are not implemented here or not massively used. But in Central Europe, it's quite often, or it's very very favorite service, and a lot of people use it. So, for example, in Bratislava, for about 6 months, Bratislava Public Transport Company earned about 1 million euros just for SMS tickets. So it's a quite big business.
I got a question of my own. How do you handle validity periods? The SMS ticket you showed in the beginning, it had something like start period for 13:30 and stop at 14:20 or something. Wouldn't the inspector look a bit surprised if he's getting a freshly regenerated ticket with a validity period just a minute or so before he checked the ticket?
Okay. Can you say
when a ticket has been checked,
yeah,
and it is invalidated, you regenerate a new one, correct?
No, because when you are checked by inspector, you can meet another inspector in a few minutes, of course. So your ticket has to be valid for another 20, 30, I don't know how long is this. So in my presentation, I just described pure hypothetical situation when public transport company decides to invalidate every checked SMS ticket, but practically your SMS ticket should be valid after every check. You know.
I see. And wouldn't it be much easier just having a pool of, say, 20 day tickets and handing them out randomly?
It's hard to say.
Okay. Anyone else?
It's just a clarification. I think I did not really understand. Who is paying for the ticket then? When you present the central server, and especially with the regeneration, you need to pay at some point for the ticket. So
yeah, of course. You pay just for one ticket, and when this ticket is shared by 100 people, 100 people share cost, of course. So, for example, in peak hours, from at 9 a.m., you just one passenger ask for valid SMS ticket, and another 100 people who are also from the same community share this ticket. So 100 people or all people from the community share expensive for one ticket, you know.
So the community has to share the price at some
Yeah,
point?
so if the community is bigger, then your traveling is more cheaper, of course. But of course, if your community is bigger, that's also much more easily to reveal such community, of course. So you share your cost.
And also, don't you think it's dangerous to rely on the community to press this revalidate button after a check? That you have a community of people, they don't know each other, but you have to rely on other people to behave the way you say for the system to work.
Yeah, you need to have community of trusted people. It is really important. So if you accept some unknown people or some untrusted people, this really won't work. So you need to have community of trusted people. It's really important. And of course, if you have 100 people, it's quite difficult to provide or to that all these 100 people are trusted. You know? So this works only in trusted communities.
Thank you.
I have one remark regarding the last thing about the community. If you all need to pay together for these few tickets you buy, it means there's some listing somewhere where you really have to pay. So there's on record some money going from me to one way or the other to the server where these tickets are bought. That would, I think, under Dutch law at least, make me part of a criminal organization, because the intent of the organization is to fraud tickets. And being part of a criminal organization is not a good thing. And I think the risk you run, in criminal law terms, isn't outweighed by the few euros you maybe win. How do you think about that?
Yes, of course. Such community is purely illegal, so it's a criminal activity, of course. But as I said, at this moment, it's not possible to detect it. So, you know.
But also not looking at the cash flows needed to make this work.
Yeah.
Okay. But you need.
Yeah.
In this. So that's in the situation without the central server then. I think the central server thing is very scary.
No. But for example, it's when you decide to build such a hacker system, you can host your hacker SMS servers, for example, in Argentina or outside of Europe, of course, because when you use private peer-to-peer network, there is no need to have this server in your country, of course.
Okay.
So you can have this country, I don't know, in Philippines or something outside, and it works.
I have to shout anyway because otherwise I won't hear. You said it was easy to fake the caller ID using SS7. Is that really that easy?
Yes. When you have connection to channel SS7 call center, you can set your own caller ID, which is quite illegal, but it should work.
And that is not verified by the operator to which you are connected?
What?
Is that not verified by the operator to which you are connected through SS7?
Yeah.